Hey guys, welcome to your reading. Okay, we've got new tickets in the hat. We'll just see who's coming out next. I just said Virgo. Fire! All right, fire. Aries, Leo, Sag, mate. This is quite interesting, all right? So, oh my goodness. Okay, so obviously we just did a fire reading, but that's cool because there's another one, all right? And you guys are a bit lucky, okay? I just heard hot to trot, all right? There's good luck. They're showing me a four-leaf clover here, mate. And someone's saying the best is yet to be and to come, okay? They're showing me the word career, financial resource, and finances just in general. Better study up for this one and get a grip, a hold, or reins on something here. If you need to look into something, do that. And they're direct referencing to finances, okay? And control. Okay, so it could be a financial control type thing. Okay, let's look into this. Oh my goodness. They're saying the stars have aligned and truth be upon your journey. Okay, truth be upon your journey. Oh my goodness, there's divine blessings coming through. Okay, somebody's got some sort of bells, and I just saw mistletoe type thing, but it's like little round bells, and someone was ringing those bells. It really sounds like sleigh bells, Christmas bells, something like that. I just said Christmas in July here for someone. That could be a bit of a deal. All right, but it's nice. This could be a nice little wake-up call for someone here. It feels gentle and soft, okay? Know your worth. You are your own master, okay? That's really important here. Someone's giving you a gift, okay? And it's delayed. All right, it could be delayed, but they showed me two hands and a gift, like a box with a bow and stuff, and coming in, all going out. Okay, this could be a delivery, either way it's going. But there's good news here, okay, and there's a roundabout approach, and I don't know what that means. Okay, so they're still saying the stars have aligned for some reason, and now's the time. All right, now's the time. It could be to get something done or otherwise. Okay, there's some sort of sacred communication here, and I'm not sure why, but you're going to know it, you're going to feel it. There's going to be a resounding influence met and achieved, guys. So if you're not feeling sure about something now, there could be some sort of divine epiphany, divine knowledge, some sort of information. They are saying reassurance and research as well. Yeah, looking into things. Let's dive deep on this and just see. And it's like, what good is in this? What good is in this? You've got the go ahead. All right, so a change of career, topic, or location here for somebody, and we're never going back. That's what's going on. Putting the past behind you, leaving it in the dust. I'm actually seeing someone just kind of like, they're saying fireproofing. That's interesting, but they're showing me someone in a car, and they're just like, and then they're saying the world's your oyster, but there's someone driving this vehicle, moving into the future, looking in the rearview mirror and seeing the dust trail behind them. Okay, leaving it in the dust, mate. There's Queen playing, okay. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. But however the hell that's speaking, someone's turning up the radio on this, putting their headphones or their music on, okay, reminiscing. There's a reminiscing thing, which is actually quite interesting. Just give us 2 seconds. I've just got to cut cords. There's a professional approach here though, guys, but my base chakra just triggered. All right, so the same professionalism. There's a professionalism here, okay? Now, oh my goodness. They're saying like things like comedy, psychic comedy, stuff like that, okay? Knowing your true worth, knowing your true potential here, guys. Oh my goodness, don't look back in anger. Oh my goodness. Okay, so someone's been through a bit of bad luck here, okay? This could be in fear of the past repeating, okay? But I just heard the past returning to you now. We've got the frog, okay? I just heard the word overcome, and emotion is, I don't know, paramount to this. I'm getting someone quite maybe explosive or unsounded or ungrounded. It could be a direct relational connection to the past here, but there's something which is finished here. We've done the growing up. Okay, there's some sort of growing up here, and it's also coming down to almost like a balancing out or a healing factor, okay? There is a no more here as well. Usually the froggy talks about emotional outbursts. Someone said emotional completion here. They're still saying the world is your oyster, okay? And look at how far that you've actually come. Do put the appropriate steps in place to avoid mishaps, okay? Because this is a heavy emotional card, all right? But there's no good. There's blocking here, and it could be to do with how you're feeling, what's going on, or your emotions in any way. They're showing me blockages, blockade, I don't know, but try not to let it get the best of you. We've got elephant here in reverse. This usually talks about luck, which isn't in its power. It can be bad luck in a sense, but put the past behind you, okay? They're saying namaste and stuff like that. Okay, the future is yours, they're saying, and the path is ahead of you, but it's what's done is done, okay? And putting the past behind you on this one. Someone here has choices, options. They just said the word infallible as well. Infallible, not letting anything tear you down, get the best of you. We're moving on forward, but it's very much about self-acceptance and about you personally rather than anything else. I just heard, I'm not happy here. I'm not happy here. I'm not happy with this, okay? And I feel like it's a self-realization of truth and moving forward, okay, within this situation. We've got some sort of motivation, guys. Okay, this is Sagittarian energy, Tiger, all right? Tiger talks about self-motivation and having that, I just said positive affirmations, but getting back on track, getting with the program. Tiger waits in the bushes, wiggles his butt, and doesn't pounce until he's ready, okay? So I feel like this is about getting an assessment, a reassessment on something, seeing the whole picture for what it is. It's a risk assessment as well, and then it's like, bang, ready to go, okay? They're saying good news. It could be good news connected with this. We've got bear, and I just heard bear in reverse, okay? This could, still coming through as Virgo energy, which is actually quite interesting, but they're saying hold your head up high. All right. Bear usually talks about mother, grandmother, boss figure, official person. It is Virgo energy as well. Okay, so it could be, may or may not be involving a Virgo. I just heard the truth will be restored. Okay, but at this time, I'm really seeing it in the reverse. Someone may not be in their power regarding something, and it's about changing times and moving on. Okay, there seems to be some sort of hibernation here as well. If you've been feeling like there's been a hibernation, I just heard an incubation and an incubational period. Okay, I feel like, just be aware of frustrations and angers. Okay, there could be some sort of anger, and I just said anger removal and frustration within this, okay? But don't let it get the best of you. You're coming out of some sort of hibernation or a period of stuckness or stagnation. Please just be kind to yourself. And I just heard learning to be kind to yourself as well, okay? Know that everything happens for a reason, and there is divine timing here if that's your belief pattern, but you're your own master, okay? You've got this. They're showing me with the reins here. It's up to you. They're saying it's an emotional journey, an emotional twist, a plot twist. All right, let's just see what the hell goes on around here. All right, but take a light-hearted approach if you can. Try not to be too burdened on the situation, guys. Scorpion talks about emotional healing. This is the equivalent to the Three of Swords in the Rider-Waite, okay? So usually it's multifaceted pain, be it on the physical, mental, emotional, even spiritual planes, guys. Being shown the word, wow, okay, karma and evidence, okay, that could be a bit of a deal if that's, what you believe in or whatever, but there's something here and it bloody hurts, and there's more than one reason why. Okay, so let's look into this. I'm direct picking up on some sort of medical thing. All right, sorry about the noise out there, the gardeners are out, but it's a thing, okay? There's more than one reason why this may hurt, or I just got back pain as well. Okay, so do look into that. Remedial massage may be able to assist. If not, go seek the appropriate healthcare professional. Go see a doctor if you so need, okay? But they're saying changing times, okay? Changing times on this one. Someone's got the go ahead with this, and it's about your personal inner peace, health, wealth, status, creativity, expression, the whole lot, mate. And they're showing me the word freedom. I just heard a bat out of hell, and they're showing me the movie Braveheart, and when he goes freedom. Okay, so there's bravery here, there's courage, and there's honor. All right, just be true to yourself in your own emotional journeys. Okay, I just said flat out like a lizard drinking. Okay, so I don't know if that I don't know if that applies in some way, all right? There we go. We're just going to do some Ascended Masters on this. And the best is yet to come, apparently, all right? But there's a once bitten, twice shy. Like, oh, my goodness. Now in your own time, sweetheart. All right, so it's in your own time, sweetie. I feel like something's picking up pace here, picking up speed, perhaps. They're showing me the word understanding and personal peace on this. We're moving forward regardless, okay? So put the past behind you, my dear, okay? That's what's coming through. There'll be a resounding influence met and achieved. You'll be feeling more sure. They're saying creative vitality as well, okay? But there's a reassurance here, okay? And it's kind of like mother and baby, like reassuring your baby in a way that everything's going to be okay, all right? And they just said handheld. It's handheld. and it feels soft and gentle, okay, like a nurturing, growing thing. We've got nurture yourself, which is Mother Mary here. There's a lot of mother kind of, there's a heavy mothering influence here, caring, nurturing vibe coming out of the shadows now. We care about you, okay, we care for you, which is what's coming through, okay. There's multi-link-ins to that, so however the hell that's speaking to you. But this is about self-expression. I just said self-gratification as well, and making yourself feel either entitled, worthy, or otherwise. It could be self-explanatory as well, in some way, all right? But this is about purity, innocence, okay? And doing the best we can and nurturing and growing these things, okay? We've got peace offering, and it's in the reverse. Usually this talks about a massive cycle which is either completed or completing now. This is a new era, guys. This is a massive shifting, possibly within your own personal circumstances. They're saying personal preference as well. Keep up the good work, keep up the good job. They're saying being true and authentic to yourself and putting the past behind you. Okay, so that's great. We've got energy healing, which usually talks about, it's a transformational energy, mate. It's actually quite powerful, okay? They're saying that a new day is dawning here, but they're showing me word trauma, traumatized, turbulence, stuff like that. They're showing me Orion and Orion's belt. They're showing me the star system. Someone just said Pleiades, but they're showing me the stars and the lines between the stars, you know, that make up the creature that I was going to say, but the symbology in the sky type thing. And Sagittarius is coming through as well. Sagittarian energy, something like that. Be mindful of your words and deeds, okay? See if it aligns with what you're trying to achieve here for future good results, okay? Be mindful of those things, okay? And they're saying, truth be told, we love you dearly. Okay, so heaven's watching over you regarding this. They're showing me some angels, Archangel Michael's coming through, Gabriel, Uriel. Someone's in a really big shifting, a big changing right now. And I just saw the word shit happen. Sorry, guys. But that's quite interesting, all right? And it does, okay? It really does. But it's about, you know, personal perspective. But we are human, you know what I mean? Just take this as it comes, all right? But there's a ball and getting the ball rolling on something here. This is about health and healing, personal creativity, vitality, and removing the mask of doubt on this one, okay? They're saying, lo and behold, good tidings of great joy. This talks about positive, heartfelt communication, okay? Something worth considering or reconsidering on this. Just rest and reconsider and see if it's in line with what you truly want. We've got go now. This is personal self-discipline to be able to achieve good results and make the magic happen. This is about knowing when to try again. They're saying trial and error, stuff like that. But this is about personal self-respect, personal boundaries, and knowing when to put the work in or whether to let it go, all right? So they're going like this. So, you know, I'm reading for more than one person, so I could be speaking to anyone or everyone differently, okay? So they're still saying, though, putting the past behind you either way. And someone just said an eagle eye. So it's about precision, okay, and accuracy here. They're saying the world's your oyster, but there's a bow shot, okay? This is real Sagittarian energy, but nonetheless, showing me an archer here and just going and it hitting bullseye, a near miss. All right, so just be careful of that, all right? A near miss, because I'm seeing someone not pay attention to the roads around them, okay, and almost get, you know, clipped, all right? So please be careful with that. And opening doors, okay? So with vehicles and stuff like that, opening the passenger or the side door there, please be mindful of your surroundings, guys. But otherwise, we're pretty much on target, mate. Pretty much on target. So you can hold your head up high, okay? They're still saying be mindful of your words and deeds. Be mindful of your words and deeds. And they're saying it's about setting something in stone here, okay? They're saying tragedy and tragedy overcome. Still putting the past behind you. Lo and behold, good tidings of great joy, but there's a crying it out, and I feel like it's directly connected to the past. I'm seeing somebody here with their head in their hands, crying, and oh my goodness, okay, all right, okay. Like the tears are coming down, okay? It's been a long journey, a rough trot, mate, but they're still saying putting the past behind you. Wow, this is really similar energy. Okay, here we go. We've got work. Seems to be within its power. New employment here for someone, a change of career. Looks can be deceiving though, regarding things. So they're saying a false hope or a false, it's like sense of security. Okay, so just be mindful of that and make sure we're taking appropriate steps to safeguard ourselves, especially to do with finances or workplace. But this talks about putting in a professional effort or an effort over and over and over again to achieve mastery, personal self-satisfaction. Someone here is, I just said giving up the ghost, but giving up the burden. Okay, Ten of Wands talks about burdens, doing too much, taking on too much, and releasing the past in some way. They're still saying the world's your oyster, mate, and it's what you're making of it. I'm feeling someone's really burdened here and just taking on too much. They're saying responsibility, self-responsibility. It could be connected to the workplace or otherwise, but just see what you can do. If you're sick of something or if something's burdening, see if you can somehow, they're saying micromanagement, but see if you can somehow, I don't know, fix something, fine-tune something, get some sort of support on board for you, okay? The same personal finances as well. Just take it as it comes. We've got 3 of Swords here, and they just said about out of hell. This is about personal pain, selfish motivations. They're still saying the stars have aligned, okay? And there's some sort of like healing taking place, but there still seems to be some sort of either anger or frustration connected to this. This is the multifaceted pain. This is... I can find it. This, guys, it's like really strong. It's exactly the same message. It's multifaceted pain. Okay, there's a reason for this. And they're saying personal self-development, personal self-growth, self-motivation, positive affirmation on this one. But there's a deep inner healing which needs to be done still. I just heard a stabbing pain in the back. That could be literal or symbolic, okay? But there's changing times here. We've got Page of Pentacles. This can represent children. If it doesn't represent children or a child which is not within its power, this is about taking things slow, taking things easy, okay? Which is not actually this card, but it's coming through regardless, okay? Payments, finances, a little bit of something, okay? It doesn't seem to be within its power. It's usually talking about either financial control, finances, or I just said living the dream. Okay, but at what cost? At what cost, right? We've got the 9 of Cups. They're saying that safety and security measures will be met and achieved, but it's about putting something in place, and they're saying a perfection of something. Okay, so that could be a bit of a thing. It's a catalyst in your journey to realize your own personal truths and your own personal love as well, okay? We've got 9 of Cups in the reverse, which talks about self-satisfaction in a way, but put it to good use rather than otherwise. They're saying personal contemplation on this one and what makes you proud, happy, achievement. I'm getting like a really big achievement thing, okay, going on. This can also talk about intoxication, drinking too much, drugs and alcohol, guys. Please keep tabs on that, all right? We've got heavy Piscean energy, which is crack-a-lacking around here, and we've got the Hanged Man, okay? Hanged Man in reverse. Talks about a suspense or a suspension, and things are either being let go of or we're moving forward now. This is the card of Pisces, though that may or may not apply. It's just the energy. We've got some sort of mishap and mishap avoided here. It's a credit to you, and they just said a diabolical outcome and truth. Okay, the diabolical outcome, guys. Don't be afraid of the scripting language, because I've researched this a lot ever since this sort of scripting language came in. When they say diabolical outcome, it's usually an outcome like expression of either emotion, gratitude, whatever. It's just like something's come in and we've reacted and we've responded to it, and we've responded to it in such a way. And I just said I am very grateful, but we've responded to it in such a way where we've almost lost control of ourselves, okay? So that's the meaning of diabolical outcome. Know that you've got the reins within this situation, okay? But there's this pullback method, and we want to do it right this time. There's self-responsibility here, okay? There could be second chances. I just heard love, life, health, and well-being, creative potential here, okay? Some things are better left unsaid, so be aware of those diabolical outcomes, all right? But they're saying it's a good news. It's a good news, okay? You can hold your head up high on this one, all right? They're saying the law of karma and cause and effect. Okay, but the sun is shining and the air smells like warm root beer, which usually means that there's an adventure, or they're saying a mishap avoided here, but it could be fearing the worst on the financial side of things, or not having enough. They're saying financial poverty, but they're saying experience points gained, pulling it back in, and a rebudgeting or a refinancing. Do recheck fine print, finer details, or anything of a financial nature here. Anything to do with credit cards, payment plans, or lay-bys, stuff like that. That's the sort of even like till floats, mate. Anything to do with finances, tax returns, bloody make sure that is accurate, okay? Because we don't want any mishaps. All right, but there's good news coming in. Fortunate finances here for summer. They're still saying the world's your oyster, okay? They're saying batten down the hatches, storms may be predicted. Doesn't mean the weatherman's always correct, but if you're seeing a storm approaching, we want to avoid that at all costs. And I just heard lock and load, all right? It's time for action regarding this. They're saying moral ethics. Someone here has come a long way. All right, but just know that you are your own master regarding anything that goes on, okay? They're saying personal free will and choices, okay? And the word liaison just came through. We've got master, being out loud and proud about the fact, okay? This is about the removal, and they said, of damages, and the damage could have already been done. All right, but this is about, I'm really picking up on the heart here, and having your heart either trapped or restricted or not sharing the love in some way. I feel like there's some sort of selfish objective overcome here, okay? They're saying knowing your true worth, knowing your true potential, or otherwise. This could be about seeing someone else's or something else's potential, really picking up on career as well, but know your true worth, know your true potential, okay? We've got confront here, and this is about confronting shadow aspects of self, okay? Childhood, inner woundings, core woundings here, light at the end of the tunnel as well is actually coming through. There's good growth to be had, okay? They're saying people, seasons, times are changing, okay? But it's everyone's up on their personal journey, mate, and just take it as it comes. They're still saying, lo and behold, good tidings of great joy, confronting yourself, the shadow aspects of yourself, all right? Good news, all right? Good news regarding this. They're still saying holding your head up high on this one, guys. Someone's putting in an amazing effort. That's good. Wow, personal self-control. All right, solar plexus chakra. Here we go. Okay, they're saying moderation. All right, keyword. But solar plexus talks about free will, willpower. It can represent ego and stuff like that as well. But this is about tightening the reins on the situation. And they're still saying, lo and behold, good tidings of great joy. This is amazing. There's a lot of love here and a lot of love coming in for somebody. They're saying personal self-expression here. And they're still saying the world's your oyster, guys. Like, I can't even. So you better get shucking, right? It's a bit of a thing. And they're showing me a scuba diver here and actually diving into the depths, diving into the emotions, diving into what needs to be, dove into, I guess. And it's time for a payment, payoff, okay? They're showing me the scuba diver actually doing the oyster farming is actually coming through, but retrieving the oysters and the fact that the oyster holds something valuable within, and this is about you, okay? This is about you knowing your own worth or seeing the worth within something, okay? But they're saying self-motivational, personal self-expressions on this one, and it's a redefining moment of oneself, okay, and who you are, knowing who you are. They just said divine masculine and feminine energies dissolved, so there could be some sort of incoming with that or influx regarding masculine and feminine energies. Wow, this is about your own personal freedom. Okay, shine, things being brought to light, feeling less burdened. I just heard the word cumbersome. Okay, so that could be a bit of a deal, and if you don't know what that means, look that up. But it's about you feeling free again. All right, the freedom. It's let your love flow is coming through. All right, we've got challenging times, and I just heard personal self-appearance, okay, personal self-expression, loyalty, truth, relationships, and there's a formal something or other. I heard a commandeering revelation that's still coming through. So this is about either feeling controlled, manipulated, or feeling forced or pressured into something. But I'm getting like, nah, I don't want to do that. And that's actually good. We're talking about willpower here and being true and authentic to ourselves and moral ethics, okay? So it's for someone here, it's actually standing your ground, but light's going to be shone. Try not to be too hard-headed within a situation. I'm really picking up on Doreen kind of energy, but I feel like for someone here, it feels like the worst is over and it's in the past. They're saying worst nightmare, and they're saying karmic issues dissolved, okay? But I feel like for someone here, it's actually karmic issues resolved and a bloody thumbs up. Okay, we've got strength. Holy crap, we've got strengthening bonds here, coming out of the closet, coming out of the shadows now. There's a rough recommendation to put the appropriate steps in place. They're saying truth, justice, and loyalty. Okay, and what's in line with your personal truths, guys? And it's like, do we want to strengthen these bonds, these connections, these friendships? Just see. But they're showing me a dove here, and your personal inner peace, or finding peace within this process. Okay, and there's a cord cutting. Okay, there's a cord cutting and removing that. They're showing me like karmic bonds and scripts and stuff like that. That could be a bit of a thing. Changing times. Someone just said changing times. We've got to take the lead. This is about your own personal motivations. This can be taking a lead in any way, but this is the fire within. I just said the fire remains, and they're still saying holding your head up high on this one. It's you being true to yourself and what you hold dear to your heart. What self-motivates you, and someone's got the go-ahead. There's a bit of a whip cracking. This isn't your first rodeo, but it's your chance to start again or try something different, try something again. They're still saying that there's opportunities here, but it is up to you, your own personal journey and how you want to go about things. But there seems to be they're saying selfish motivations dissolved. Okay, so just be mindful or cautious of that. It could be the best for you, and I just said the best is yet to come, or this is about, other things, people's personal opinions and stuff like that as well. So have a good look at that, okay, and just see if your fears and worries are justified. Do take the time out. They're showing me divine timing, and your personal inner peace regarding this. I feel like that's the tipping point. I feel like that's the change. I feel like that's, I just heard a reason to let go. It's a reason to let go. And I just saw congratulations, and I heard hallelujah. Okay, and it's like, oh my goodness, what a redeeming moment, mate. And it's like, oh, it's really tapping into that energy, like hallelujah. All right. There's namaste coming through, okay, and looks can be deceiving, okay, so try not to let this get the best of you. Emotional vulnerability is coming through, okay, but they're still saying the stars have aligned and the world's your oyster. So let's just see. There could be some sort of counteracting within something, okay, so let's just see what goes on. But they're saying in sacred service and duty and love and light, okay, they are referencing to love and romance and things like that, and you've got the go ahead. Just be aware of any mischief, okay, or anything that could compromise what the hell it is you're trying to achieve, guys. All right, so take your power back, take the reins back, okay, and know that you're in control of your own body, your own vehicle, where it is and what you're trying to achieve within life. They're saying life purpose, life direction. It's the whole works, mate, and they're showing me the workings like cogs and stuff in the machine, okay, and it's still coming through like a jam, and then you've got the go ahead for some reason, but they're not showing me what the divine outcome will be, okay, so I feel like there's free will here, guys, so self-responsibility and just see what goes on, okay. They're saying battlefield, battles avoided, fair enough. I mean, like, geez, but there comes a crunch point here, guys, where it's like owning up to like, responsibility or other things. And I just heard, and cutting it out. Okay. So that's really cool. And they're showing me self-healing on this one. Okay. Something's going to be brought to light, and it could be regarding an issue or a challenge here. Okay. But you can hold your head up high on this one, guys. All right. All right. I love you so much. Namaste is coming through. So namaste. Peace be on your journey. All right. I love you. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I'll catch you guys soon. Okay. See you.